Hi everyone, and welcome to yet another bright, sunny, fantastic day in paradise. Today, or should I say this week, I am in Thailand, and today I'm going to show you how to put together not only a classic Thai dish, but also one of my favourites, Tom Yum soup. I'm making this one with pork, but you can make it with chicken, or you can make it purely vegetarian, totally up to you. This is an absolute classic dish. It's a soup, it's Tom Yum soup. And today I'm going to show you how to put it together. As we're in Thailand, do as the Thais do, and we are cooking Thai cuisine. This is Chef's Travels. I'm Kevin Harrington. Welcome to my kitchen. So to begin with, get a little pot, turn the gas on. Does help. Get some water, about half a bottle of water in there. Whilst I'm waiting for that to heat up, I should basically show you the ingredients I'm going to be using today. So what I have here is some fresh coriander, some spring onions, some lime leaves, some whole limes, and some galangal. This is a galangal root, which is sliced up and used. It's pretty similar to a ginger. And some fresh tomatoes. These are sweet little tomatoes, absolutely fantastic. So yeah, some coriander, some spring onions, some lime leaves, and also some lemongrass. I'm just going to crush this basically and put it in. So yeah. Oh, by the way, it's not the most important part of it. Some nice, fresh little chilies, bird's eye chilies. Absolutely fantastic. Again, depending on how hot you want it, these little chilies, put as many or as little in as you like. Also, I've got some baby corn and some Thai mushrooms. You can see there, the baby corn and some Thai wild mushrooms. I'll also be using a bit of fish sauce, you can see, and a bit of Thai chili paste. So to begin with, that water's boiling away now. I'm going to add my galangal and my lime leaves. They will go in there to start off with. Give that a little stir. The fragrance coming off this already is just typical Thai, and you can just absolutely, yeah, it's amazing. Well, amazing. So, a couple of tablespoons of fish sauce. That goes in there like that. Next, I've got some diced pork. I'm using baby ribs, but you can use any pork you like, chicken, or if you want to just leave it vegetarian, leave it vegetarian. So they all go in there like that as well. Then a little stir. Mix that in, just let it cook out for a little bit. So turn the heat down a little bit and let that cook away, because I want the pork to tenderise a little bit. I don't want it all chewy. So that's been cooking away now for about 20 minutes. I'm going to turn it up a little bit and add some more ingredients. Give it a little stir. I've also added a little bit more water, just to give it a bit more, well, I save it drying out basically, and also making it more like a soup, which realistically is what it is, a Tom Yum soup. Next thing I'm going to do is add my chilies and tomatoes. They're all going to go in there like that. I've chopped these chilies up quite small. Again, depending on how hot you want it, will depend on how many chilies you put in. I like it hot, I like it spicy. It is what it is, and to be honest with you, it's Tom Yum soup, which is Thai. The Thai Thais love their spiciness, they love their chilies, and it gives it such a fantastic flavour. I've got my Thai mushrooms, Thai wild mushrooms, and some baby corn sliced up there like that. Try not to spill them at the same time. We don't want to overcook these too much. They've basically got to stay quite crispy. You don't want a mushy soup, but you also want the flavours to come out. So use your own initiative. Then I'm also going to put in a bit of lime juice, a bit of freshly squeezed lime juice. There's your lime juice. Squeeze it in. Try not to get any pips in there. Be a little bit careful with it because you have already got lime leaves in there that will be giving enough citrus, as so to speak. Give it a little stir. Give it a little taste. Taste for seasoning. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to add a little bit more fish sauce to it. Now also, you can add seasoning, salt and pepper, taste it, test it as you go along, add it to your taste basically. So now I'm going to add a little bit of Thai red chilli paste. Bear in mind you have put chilies in there already as well, so this is quite hot. You can get this from your oriental shops in the UK. I'm going to use 2 teaspoonfuls of Thai red curry paste going in there. This is what gives it its colour and also its flavour. And again, it's all about testing it as you go along, seeing how you feel about the flavour. And there you go, that's cooked away lovely. Again, keep tasting it, make sure it's to your satisfaction. Oh. That is to die for. Absolutely divine. A little bit hot, but I like it spicy. So basically going to turn this off now. That's pretty much cooked. And now for the final touches, I'm going to roughly chop my coriander and my spring onions. Again, roughly chop them because you don't want them. It gives it a bit of character. Spring onions, roughly cut. If you don't like coriander, don't put it in. Some people are a bit funny about it. I love it. I just love the flavour. Spring onions again, give it that extra boost. But you don't really want to cook them. Just let them cook in their own heat, in what heat is remaining in the pot. Roughly cut up like that. They go in there as well. Touch more coriander just for the flavour. I add a little bit of coconut milk, fresh coconut milk. Gives it a lovely sort of orangey colour, and just looks a little bit more like a tomatoey, creamy tomato soup as well, and also gives it a little bit more lovely flavour. If you don't like coconuts, or you're allergic to nuts, or don't want to add it, absolutely fine. Have it as it is. This soup is so refreshing, so fantastic. Even with a little bit of coconut milk in it, it's still light and absolutely gorgeous. And so, as they say, the proof is in the pudding. And today, I'm sampling tom yum soup, freshly made in my little Thai kitchen in Thailand. It's a light soup for a nice hot day like today. Nothing too heavy. I've got some pork in there. I'm going to have it with a little bit of rice. I'm going to try a little bit of this pork. You know what?
if I got served that up in a restaurant, I would definitely leave a good tip for the kitchen staff. But without being my own drum, please use this recipe at home. It's an authentic Thai recipe. It is absolutely gorgeous. The flavours coming from that are amazing. You can just taste everything. There's just no way of explaining it. You know, if only I could just feed you a little bit through the phone or let you smell it, but I can't, unfortunately. You'll have to make it yourself. Please do use this recipe. Thank you very much for watching. This is Chef's Travels. I'm Kevin Harrington. At the moment I'm quite busy, so I'll catch you on the next mission. Thank you for watching.